To answer this question, we need to know that the ratio of the length to the width to the height is in the ratio 3 to 2 to 1. That's the ratio. The standard box is we know only that the width is 24. What we know from that, if I choose a new colour, is that the standard box dimensions will be the same ratio. So if you times 2 by 12, you get the standard box's width, which means, because the dimensions of the standard box are the same as the ratio, if we multiply these two dimensions by 12, we will get the measurements of the standard box. So we've got 36 and we've got 12. Next up, I'm just going to switch back to blue. From this information, we can work out the volume of the standard box. Writing's hard, so I'm just going to write a dot there. Standard box. It's cuboid, so the volume is equal to 36 times 24 multiplied by 12. My calculator is not near me right now, so I'm just going to leave that blank for a second. Now, next phase. So a new colour, we'll go for switch to red. The large box. We know that the length of the large box is twice the length of the standard box. Twice. That means we know what the length of the large box is now. It's double 36 for 72. And the slow way to do this would be to say that the ratio, what do you multiply 3 by to get 72? But there's a shortcut we can take. We can be very clever here and say that, oh, yellow was a terrible choice. These ones will be twice as big, and these ones will be twice as big. No more yellow though. I regret that pen colour choice. Let's switch back to black. So the measurements of the large box are going to be 48 and 24. Double check at this point. Are the large box measurements in the same ratio as the original ratio? Is the height times 2 the width? Yes. And is the height times 3 the length? Height times 3 is the length. Okay, good. So that means we have all the measurements of the large cuboid, which means the volume cuboid is equal to 72 times by 48 times by 24. Centimeters cubed. And the last thing to do is to say that to work out how many times more capacity the large box has, we need to take the volume of the large box and we need to divide it by the volume of the small box. Switch back to blue. And this number is the answer for the number of times the capacity of the large box has more than the standard box. Side note, there is a shortcut we can take. What you could have done is say that if you understand about volume scale factor, if the large box has twice the length of the standard box, then the volume has got to be 8 times the capacity. That's just some future work. Volume scale factor. You don't need to know it to answer the question, but it's useful for when you're doing GCSEs. Right, let's see how this recorded.